Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're just going to enter a lookup or use a lookup to get information on the model, the year purchase, and the location of our computers based on their reference number. Okay, so the key kind of feature, I suppose, with Excel is that you're using the data that you have, that you're not reinventing the wheel every single time. So we have already entered the information in respect of our laptops. We have the information on the model, the year purchase, and the location. So we don't want to have to keep referring back to another sheet to find this information manually. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell the computer, go look, go fish, go find that information that exists within this spreadsheet and return it back to us, so that we can use it for more data manipulation or whatever. So we know that this information that we hold is here in our laptop list, and it's in this range here that we know we called computers. Okay, so there are two different types of lookup. There's a H lookup, which is a horizontal lookup, and a V lookup, which is vertical. And it's based here on, what are you going to search on? So we're going to search on this reference number here, this laptop number. And you see this is going across the page. So therefore, this is going to be a horizontal lookup. Now we'll do a vertical as well in this same question, just to show the difference between the two of them. So to do the H lookup, it's equals H lookup. So we open our bracket and it's asking us, what are you looking up? So this is what we want to look up. We want to look up whatever is here in A4. And we want the computer to look it up from the text range called computers. Okay. And we want it to return back the information that was on the second row. Okay. Now we also want to tell it to come back. Don't, do a half a match. Don't find 10 and think it's 1. Okay, so if it's not an exact match, we want it to return back the word false to us. Okay, so equals H lookup whatever's in this cell here from the range called computers. We wanted to return back the information that was on the second row of our table, and we wanted to give us an exact match or tell us that it doesn't have the data. Okay, so when we're happy with that, we just hit enter. And you can see here now that it's returning back a HP ZBook. And we can fill that down and it'll show us the names of all of our laptops. Okay, so if I look here, number one hopefully is an Asus VivoBook, and it is. If I look, number three is an Acer Chromebook, and I can see here it is. Okay, so it means that it's using the information that it has found in the range. I know the next thing I wanted to return back to me is the year of purchase. So you can see that's in row 3. So to go back and do that, you can cheat a little bit, and that you can drag it across. Now it's not going to be exact, okay? Because see here it's looking up for whatever's in B4. I don't want to do that. I wanted to look up whatever's in A4. And now this time I wanted to return back whatever it finds on row 3. It's not like you're going to have to go in and manipulate the formula, but at least it gives you the main bones of it is filled in for you. So now what I'm telling it to do is go back, look up whatever it finds in this cell here, whatever it finds in that reference cell from the range called computers, and return back whatever text matches from row 3. Again, I'm telling it to only give me exact matches. So if it's not there, just come back and tell me that it's false. Okay, and hit enter. And now you can see that it's filling in the year purchased, and I can drag that down. Okay, and just to show you, to prove to you the false, if I change that 7 to a 10, it'll now tell me that it's not applicable or there's nothing there. Okay, and again, I'm just going to fill across for the location, and I'm going to have to change it again. So I wanted to look up whatever's in A4, and this time I wanted to return back whatever's in cell in row 4. Okay, and this time it's telling me that these are in engineering, and I can just fill it down. Okay, so it's a handy little feature, to use data that you already have. Okay, so that's a H lookup, so a horizontal lookup.